today we will be ranking Minecraft PNG YouTubers. That's about it. So without further ado, let's get to the video. I feel like we all know where Jellybean's gonna go. She is loud, annoying, and has a stupid cult. That literally describes her in a nutshell. I feel like if it wasn't because of these things, her videos would be way more enjoyable to watch. But no, what you're watching is a chippy voice talking about things that you've probably seen a million times on her channel alone. So yeah, Jellybean is gonna get a well-deserved 1 out of 5. It would have been a 0 if I actually didn't enjoy some of her content. So Redvelvety is basically Jellybean, but furry. All furry jokes out of the way, besides the fact that Redvelvety's a boy and Jellybean's a girl, he's basically the exact same as Jellybean. He makes the same type of content as Jellybean. He made a code, which luckily failed, and despite not being as loud as Jellybean, he can still be very loud time to time. However, the one thing I'll give Redvelvety credit for is this video.
Love, brain, heart control, happening!
Yeah, this is basically the only original video I found on Redvelvety's channel, and I actually like it. So with all of that out of the way, I'm gonna give Redvelvety a 2 out of 5. He's kinda better than Jellybean, but basically he's just a Jellybean copy. Now one thing I'm gonna give Tuxbowdie credit for, and that he's somewhat original. He makes 3D models in Minecraft, which I think is actually pretty cool. And while he does make videos that are very similar to Jellybean and Redvelvety, he also makes original videos along with them. However, one bad thing is that he may be starting a cult, and that is basically the worst thing you can do as a YouTuber.
Oh, 2.0? Does this make me an upgrade or a copy? I can't be Jellybean. I don't own a cult. Yet.
Why? And he also says this in that video.
I appreciate it. But please, guys, no more PNG tuber hate. It's been a huge problem lately, and all the PNG tubers I've met are super sweet.
Tuxbowdie, I feel like the reason people hate PNG YouTubers is A, most of them are the same, and B, some of them have cults. And making a cult is just giving us a reason to hate him. But he does make original content, which I can't say for most PNG YouTubers. So because of that, I'm gonna give him a 3.5 out of 5. So we're gonna take a break off of YouTube PNG YouTubers for a while, and we're going to talk about a TikToker named Milcish. So unlike most PNG YouTubers who basically react to comments, she actually makes real videos. And they're not like gameplay videos, they're talkative videos like commentaries. And they're much more enjoyable than the PNG YouTubers I talked about previously. And also, Millie, if you're watching this video, thank you for addressing this.
I haven't stated my boundaries yet, but I will say if there is ever an inside joke within our community or a cult, it stays where it started. Do not spread it to other videos, do not annoy people with it. I never want to see anyone who follows me spamming other creators with something that may have stemmed from my account. Just don't do it, please.
This girl knows what she's doing. She knows that these cults are annoying, and she actually makes original and enjoyable content, at least compared to the other PNG YouTubers. And because of this, I'm gonna give her a 5 out of 5. She knows how to be a good PNG YouTuber. Now before you say anything, no, I did not drop a hammer on my phone. This is actually her YouTube name. I don't get why female content creators name their channel something you'll never be able to remember. So for this segment, I'm gonna call her Fairy Bread. Now Fairy Bread, unlike Redvelvety, Jellybean, and Tuxbowdie, she's more similar to Millie than any of those. However, she also makes animations that are mostly the animation's a bit choppy, and I'm not really a fan of animated music videos. But at least it's something original. She also makes Minecraft skits, which for me is a bit of a mixed bag. So Fairy Bread isn't a bad Minecraft PNG YouTuber, but not one that I'm gonna find myself watching. So because of that, I'm gonna give her a 4 out of 5. There isn't much to talk about with Frost Fox because he's basically the exact same as Jellybean and Redvelvety. One thing that's good about Frost Fox is that he isn't very loud, but his voice, he just sounds like a robot.
Reading your roast on Twitter. Name Frost and ain't even cool, SMH. I'm Texan. I can't help it.
So yeah, Frost Fox is basically the exact same as Jellybean and Redvelvety. Sounds like a robot, and for that, I'm gonna give him a 1.5 out of 5. So that's gonna be it. Most PNG YouTubers are the exact same, and I spent way too long trying to make this video. So yeah, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.